fact that the witches are upside down. I meant to do that. Right, well, I went to Van Hags today to have a look at their Halloween stuff, and I was really freaking disappointed because Christmas is just shat all over Halloween in there. So I decided to do a little bit of a video, because I'm always talking about getting all of my books, all of my films that I review on eBay. I love eBay, it's just my favourite. But I never actually show you guys the other witchy stuff that I buy on eBay, so I thought I would do a little video about that for you today and sort of turn this into another little compilation. So the first thing is these. I found a seller who makes their own oracle cards. I think these were like £3 for this little set. They had quite a few others. But I was drawn to these because I liked this one. Because I use a lot of like magpie spells for finding things at thrift shops and car boot sales. So that was the card that I really wanted to like use on my altar. But I do like these. They have a card base, and then on the back they've been like printed into mixed paint to give them a nice like textured look. They have gold painted edges, which do slightly come off on your fingers and make them a little sparkly. And then the front part is like part collage, part painted, with bits from magazines and pictures and things, and this very scary wolf. I really like these, and I actually did buy a package of note card, like revision cards, so I could have a go at making some of my own, which I haven't gotten around to yet because I have so many craft projects that I do not get to. I will see if I can find the seller information and put that in the description box if you'd be interested in buying some of their stuff, because these are really cool and I really like them as shrine decorations, altar cards, or just cards for the day. They are really cool and I like those. Another thing that I've talked about before on eBay is this. This is a little spoon, has like a little fake crystal on the end, and it's all like nice and silvery. This was £1 on eBay. I use it for putting small amounts of incense onto hot coal because it allows me to control the amount I get out of the jar. They're just generally quite useful, and these were, I think, in like a witch casket box or another witchy themed box, but like I said, £1 on eBay, and they come in like lots of different colours, so that's really cute. This is something that I found online. I think this was about £6. It's quite old. It is an essential oil keeping box. I have a lot of oils, so this was perfect because I was keeping them in a chest without these like little dividers in, which is not as good because, you know, they kind of escape. One of them's gone. What was I using that for? I will track that down. This is quite nice, with like the brass inlay, and just nicer than getting like one of the brand new ones that would obviously be a little bit more expensive. I think this one has a bit more character to it. And this, oh that's heavy, arrived today. This is like a little candle holder, obviously, it goes in the centre, with these witchy ladies holding hands around it. I thought this would be lovely on top of my altar as like the main decoration. They wanted on eBay, I think, £7 for it. I offered them £5 and they accepted, so that was with £2.90 postage, so £7.90, which is a really good price. It's really heavy. I think it's made of like terracotta and then painted, but I really like it. It's really pretty and atmospheric, and I've wanted one like this for a really long time, so that's pretty cool. I'm currently in the middle of decluttering my entire space, so if I find any more of my purchases I will share them with you. I somehow completely managed to forget that this whole dresser that I use as my like storage for my magic stuff and an altar space and working space was from eBay. This was like £12, and then we had to go pick it up. Not in, you know, the best condition, but it suits me fairly well, and we put new handles on it as well, which is pretty cool. These sconces as well up here are just made of like salvage wood. I bought those on eBay around Christmas. They were about £6 I think for the pair, which is fair enough. I'll keep looking and see if I find anything else because I'm procrastinating from clearing stuff out. Appreciation shot for the fact that I am decluttering. This is my non-podcast to read pile, and this is all podcast books. I need to kind of reorganise my space a little bit because, good lord, there's a lot of shit going on in here. So, we'll get there. Dear God, we're nearly there. At least the shelves are looking good, as is the getting rid of pile. Not you, Sabrina, you're fine. And I found another thing that I bought on eBay. This little glass skull bottle with a little pipette. You can get so many of these on eBay. They're all about £1.80. I'm going to use this to keep my hex vinegar in because it smells awful, as is the nature of the product. So I thought a pipette would be good for ease of application. But yeah, £1.80, I think £1.79 was this one actually, but from eBay. Back to tidying. Okay, well, after decluttering my space and hallelujah, getting all of my shelves organised today, I'm going to a jumble sale to clutter the space all up again because I'm an idiot, and I wanted to share with you two things that I bought this week from the Halloween stuff, which is finally making its way into shops that aren't TK Maxx. So first off, black pillar candle. Very excited. It has all this gubbins on it, but it was £2 from the Halloween section at Wilkinson's, or just Wilco's. Really nice thick candle, good for spells and stuff. It's very rare that I'm able to find black pillar candles, so I got super excited because usually I have to just buy like black spell candles from the internet, but in a shop, guys. This is actually a Halloween decoration from Asda. It was again £2. And it's a little bit tangled up because it's just been on my desk waiting for me to film this, but it's a garland. It has little felt witch hats on it and these little felt handled wool brooms in orange and green on a black ribbon that you can hang up once you've detangled. They had one as well which was like little knitted woolen ghosts, which I thought looked cool, but then I thought would probably get dusty real fast, and with this I think it would be harder to tell when that happens. But usually all the Asda stuff is like plastic and, you know, just stuff that you put up for kids' parties, but I thought this was a really nice thing. I've seen these in TK Maxx before, better quality obviously, but also costing like 20 times as much. So if you want like a little witchy garland to hang up in your house, £2 from Asda. Little witch hats and brooms, and I will share with you what I got from the jumble sale when I come back. It is through the magic of straightening it out and then getting someone else to hang it up for me. Huzzah! I think that looks really cute. Yay! Right, now I've got to record something and then go to a jumble sale. Woo! Oh my god, that was really intense. I had to wait half an hour in the rain, turn my wipers off, once I got here to get in at a reasonable time. And now I'm soaking wet because I've been in the rain. And also, I've now rubbed my tits on so many strange old men because it's always crammed in there. They only do this one twice a year and it is insane. I got this whole bag of just stuff, which I'm going to go through when I get home. Which I don't know how I'm going to do because I've never been here before by myself. And yeah, it's just very close and sweaty in there. So I'm sweaty, I'm covered in rain, full of bargains, and we're going to go home now. And I'll show you what I bought. Bye! What a nightmare drive home. So many pheasants, so much rain. But I'm going to go through my massive bag of purchases with you. Not much witchy stuff, I have to admit, but quite a lot of interesting finds. Most of it is stuff that I'm going to eBay, but I thought I'd share it with you. This was the most expensive thing I bought. It was £2. I bought it for the frame, obviously, although this is an interesting oil colour by, like, Robert in, I guess, 2004? Wonder where you are now, Robert. So I can't actually remove that from there because it's, like, taped in, but what I thought I could do is glue some velvet in over the top and then use this to pin my brooches and stuff to, and then hang it on the wall so it would look pretty, and it will go with my other gold frame up there, so that's pretty cool, and I like that. Lovely place to find lots of gold frames. Then I got a load of stuff that was still in the package and that I can resell on eBay. So I got this, which is a pouch thingy for your arm, which like your iPod and shit goes into. That was originally $30, and it's still, you know, in the box. So that's a nice find. Got a USB vacuum cleaner for the obviously computer or whatever. You could probably also use it in the car, because I have like a USB in my car for sat nav. That's pretty cool. And then I got this that I don't know what it is, but it says it's like a rotary hedge trimmer thing. I don't know if it's an attachment or that it actually just works like this, because there doesn't seem to be a way to plug it in, so it must go with something else, but it's in the package and I'm going to probably sell that on. Brand new little microfiber duster sticky thing, which is pretty nice. Can use that for cleaning. Oh, I didn't tell you how much these things were. That was 50p, that was 50p, also 50p, and that was £1.50 with something else, which was this. I actually only bought it so that they think that I was just buying a load of crap. Sometimes I just like pick up a big thing that's like cheap. This is just like a soap set, and then put it in front of the other things, so they think that I'm just holding like a handful of garbage. But this appears to have been opened and used, this Wren tube thing. But this oil stuff seems relatively new. It's still got this like cardboard thing holding it in here. So I thought I could pop that out and then maybe sell that separately and recycle all this cardboard that came with it. We're not done yet. I bought this, which is probably the only witchy item. It's yet another pestle and mortar. They had 5, so I was quite restrained. The biggest one was like 5 times the size of this, and it looked like it was kind of made of pink rock salt. I know it wasn't, but it was made out of something that looked like it, which was cool, but I figured that was too heavy to carry around with me, so this is just a white marble pestle and mortar, pretty good condition. My friend Vanda, who you've probably seen in a couple of videos, was in the makeup video, was looking for a new pestle and mortar, so I might give that to them, because that's a nice noise, just because they could use it. Similarly, I found this and I thought of Vanda because they drink a lot of tea and I don't. So when I take down all the tea that I've saved from boxes and stuff, I thought this might be a nice thing for them to have. It's like a tea storage box. If they don't want it, you know, I can unscrew this and use it for other things like maybe crystals. That was, I want to say 60p. And the pestle and mortar was 40p. Then the things that I got first, actually, which was probably the best thing to resell, was a PSP and a Nintendo DS, which, to be honest, looks quite filthy. I didn't think that these were going to work. This one, I have no idea. It looks in quite good condition. It doesn't look like it's noticeably been dropped. So when I can get a charger for that, hopefully I've got one that will fit it, we'll see. But this one, I gave to my brother to fiddle around with for a couple of seconds, and it works, and it's still charged. It's just dirty, and this little thing doesn't stand up on its own, but you could play it holding it like that. Like, that's not a problem. So, genuinely flummoxed as to how that ended up at the jumble sale, but I guess some people just get rid of stuff that still works, and even if it is like a little bit scratched and busted. These were 50p each, so I'm hoping I can get at least like £2-3 for the pair. So yeah, quite a lot of mostly resaleable stuff. A little craft project for me there. Love a good frame. But that is my thrift haul, and now I need to go list a bunch of stuff on eBay, and that will be my weekend. So, thanks for hanging out with me and checking out what I've been doing with my space. Hope you found a few good recommendations for items or things that were interesting, and that this encourages you to go out jumble sailing, because it is a lot of fun seeing what you can find, and at the end of the day it is just giving money to charity, which is fun for different reasons, because it makes you feel good inside. So, I'll see you next time. Bye! I'm listing things on eBay right now to just, like, make sure that I can pack them all away and then not have to get them all out to take pictures again. But oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. I thought this was a hedge trimmer attachment, and it wasn't until I was, like, reading the back that I realised it's for paper. I am an idiot. Like, how would this be of any use for hedges? There's even a picture on the back of someone cutting a photo. I am a divot. Jesus. But apparently the RRP for this brand new, because I was looking it up on Rylands, is £17.99, and I got it for, what's half of £1.50? 75p. So that's pretty cool, and that's going on eBay right now. Woohoo! Money!